Money doesn't make people happy, people make people happy. Casino gambling is colorful and dramatic and theatrical. If I complain about a traffic jam, I have no one to blame but myself. The minute you do any layoffs, you might as well lay off the whole joint because everybody forgets about the customer and worries about their job security. What's the most fetching thing that provokes people? A volcano, fountains that dance, a pirate ship that sinks, some other animated device or presentation? Is that as strong as mystery? Allure, intrigue, is much more powerful. It taunts you. My father died during open-heart surgery on March 29 of my senior year in college. I was getting set to go to law school. I remember sitting in the waiting room when the doctor walked in. I said to myself, the worst possible thing just happened. What will you do? A lot of places in Las Vegas are big boxes of stuff. The hotels I've built have had, for lack of a better term, a soul. Getting things straight in your head is a major achievement because there's so much clutter out there. You've got to push aside the static to really hear the music. Capital structure isn't an eye-shade economic thing, it's about your ability to protect your workforce and your service levels. I had a disc giving me a lot of trouble, and I had 4 surgeries. Then I had a staph infection, so they had to open me up 5 times in 4 months. It was in the bottom of my back, the same incision. They should have put a zipper on it. The greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life was being allowed to do business in Macau and in China. I love it here. It has been the greatest single event in my commercial career, period. You can't discuss Macau in any logical conversation. It will distort any reality. What excites me the most is working on new projects. It's very difficult to explain to a normal working citizen the implications of what $18 trillion in debt means and what it means when the Federal Reserve buys the U.S. Treasury bonds to finance our loss every month. I am a self-made brat. If you run a business, if you are responsible for a lot of people, you come to grips with the reality that you have to have discipline. You have to protect the enterprise in order to take care of the employees. So, therefore, you can't be wasteful. You can't squander things, or you jeopardize other people. Anyone can make things that are beautiful. We need to make things that are remarkable. I say don't overreact. Cool your jets. Focus on things that you can control. Your business, your employees' welfare, your guests, and the quality of the product that you dish up. Do that, keep your chin down, pay attention to business, and the sun will come up tomorrow. That's the way I figure it. This office is smaller than the last one I had. I'm not trying to impress people. I want to be close to them. We have nothing but gratitude for the opportunity we have had here, and any other response would be ridiculous, irresponsible, and a lie. It is that simple. I owe China. China doesn't owe me. Macau has been steady. The shocking, unexpected government is the one in Washington. In business or in life, focus on the things over which you do have some control, and don't fret about all the other problems. Most of the time, they don't come true anyway. Keep it simple. Tell the truth. People can smell the truth. You watch television and see what's going on this debt ceiling issue, and what I consider to be a total lack of leadership from the president, and nothing's going to get fixed until the president himself steps up and wrangles both parties in Congress. We recruit our people for personality. We look for the people person, with innate warmth, sweetness, and intelligence. These are the people who are sending your message out to the customers and potential customers, so we recruit for personality first and foremost. Rich people only like being around rich people. Most people I know that are successful have a few things in common that are undeniable: driving ambition, and they have applied that to something they're good at, that they love doing. And they are fun to be around, especially when they're talking about their passion. This generation, they have a different attitude. Instead of sitting and watching something, they want to be a part of it. They're very hedonistic and sensual. Money is a way of expressing no compromise. I went public in 2002 in America, and do you know what Wall Street valued my concession in Macau at? 0. Le Rêve may be one of the 3 best pictures Pablo Picasso ever painted. Government has never increased the standard of living of one single human being in civilization's history. For some reason that simple truth has evaded everybody. I believe in Las Vegas. I think its best days are ahead of it, but I'm afraid to do anything in the current political environment in the United States. And those of us who have business opportunities and the capital to do it are going to sit in fear of the president. And a lot of people don't want to say that. They'll say, God, don't be attacking Obama. Well, this is Obama's deal, and it's Obama that's responsible for this fear in America. I support Democrats and Republicans. And I'm telling you that the business community in this company is frightened to death of the weird political philosophy of the President of the United States. And until he's gone, everybody's going to be sitting on their thumbs. The guy keeps making speeches about redistribution and maybe we ought to do something to businesses that don't invest, they're holding too much money. We haven't heard that kind of talk except from pure socialists. Everybody's afraid of the government and there's no need soft peddling it, it's the truth. It is the truth. Washington is unpredictable these days. No one has any idea what's next. The uncertainty of the business climate in America is frightening to everybody, and it's delaying the recovery. We're on our way to Greece, in the hands of a confused, foolish government. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Change is not threatening. The most impressive person I've ever met, Wynn, is no slouch. She's a much better person than me, but I've got her. Finders keepers, losers weepers. And it's been 47 years. Other people's successes are good news, for them and for you. Good for you because they show you a way to go. Artists, actors, people like that, they live in a very strange bubble of their own. They're mollycoddled, they're highly privileged. I'll trade glib for common sense any day. If you don't have a voice that forces you back to basics, you're a dangerous person. Or to put it another way, you're at risk, and the people with you are at risk. I'm not a daredevil. I don't fly without a safety net. I'm a job creator. My organization, my colleagues and I, are paid to run hotels in good times and fair times. We're professionals. That's what we do. I don't give a damn about the short-term market implications. What we know about the destination resort business is clearly established, but it's all about one thing, and one thing only. All of the razzmatazz and jazz we hear about facilities and everything else doesn't amount to a hill of beans. It's customer experience that determines the longevity and endurance of these enterprises. The pent-up demand for the good life in China is extraordinary. Did we not all grow up saying we had to have 4 glasses of whole milk a day for healthy bones? It's ridiculous. It's liquid cholesterol. Visit our website for more quotes. Quoting.com